Once upon a time in Japan, Tomblr beats, Kane. Here we go. I was born with a sword in the cradle, bronze in my veins, war songs in the fables. Taught to bow low, but my shadow stood tall. Brother was the moon, I was fire in the hall. He smiled like spring, I was winter by name. Father said proof love, bring me honor not shame. So I crept through the dusk with a mask of no fear, and cut down my kin like a ghost with no tear. Petals on the floor like the war in my chest. Cherry trees weep where his body found rest. I turned to the throne, thought I earned his trust, but his eyes were a mirror of cold disgust. He said, you're too sharp like a blade of its chain. What king sleeps well with a storm in his reign? So he sent me to the lands where the dead gods crawl, exiled by the hands that once promised all. Blood on my hands, but never on your crown. You made me the killer, now you sent me down. Built me like steel just to fear what I've done. I was loyal to the death, now you call me savage son. Blood on my hands, but never on your crown. You made me the killer, now you sent me down. Built me like steel just to fear what I've done. I was loyal to the death, now you call me savage son. I walked where the maps turned to myths and wind, where the language is strange and the press is thin. Sent to slay rebels, but my war was inside. Every face I faced were my brother's eyes. Villages smolder and turn into smoke. I go to the crows like a ghost with no hope. The gods in the peaks only speak of my name. The rage in my veins is the beast that can't tame. Left my blade by the shrine, herbs on the stone. Stepped into the mist where the lost ones roam. Fell to my knees in the field of bones, and the sky broke open, called me home. I rose like a bird, white wings in the gale. No more flesh, just the ghost of the tale. They built me a shrine where the silence stirred. Now I live in the wind as the last lost word. Blood on my hands, but never on your crown. You made me the killer, now you sent me down. Built me like steel just to fear what I've done. I was loyal to the death, now you call me savage son. Blood on my hands, but never on your crown. You made me the killer, now you sent me down. Built me like steel just to fear what I've done. I was loyal to the death, now you call me savage son. Blood on my hands, but never on your crown. You made me the killer, now you sent me down. Built me like steel just to fear what I've done. I was loyal to the death, now you call me savage son. Blood on my hands, but never on your crown. You made me the killer, now you sent me down.